The next word is disturbed. Disturbed means feeling worried, upset, or mentally troubled. He looked disturbed after the phone call. This means he seemed worried or shaken. She was deeply disturbed by the news. This means the news made her feel very upset. The movie left me feeling disturbed. This means the movie was upsetting and made me uncomfortable. The next word is disturbing. Disturbing means causing worry, fear, or discomfort. That was a disturbing scene in the film. This means the scene made people feel upset or scared. She found the report quite disturbing. This means the report had shocking or upsetting content. It's disturbing to hear about such violence. This means the violence makes people feel very uncomfortable. The next word is dubious. Dubious. Dubious means not sure if something is true, honest, or safe. I'm dubious about his story. This means I don't really believe what he said. That plan sounds dubious to me. This means the plan doesn't seem trustworthy or wise. She made some dubious choices. This means her decisions seemed bad or dishonest. The next word is eccentric. Eccentric means behaving in a strange or unusual way. He's known for his eccentric fashion. This means he wears clothes that are very different or odd. She's a bit eccentric, but very kind. This means her behavior is unusual, but she's nice. The artist lived an eccentric life. This means the artist lived in a strange, non-traditional way. The next word is elaborate. Elaborate means having many details or being carefully planned. The wedding decorations were very elaborate. This means they were fancy and full of small details. He gave an elaborate explanation. This means he explained something in a detailed and careful way. They built an elaborate model of the city. This means the model was large and full of details. The next word is elated. Elated means extremely happy and excited. She was elated by the good news. This means she felt very happy after hearing it. He felt elated after winning the prize. This means he was full of joy because he won. They were elated to see each other again. This means they were very happy to meet again. The next word is elusive. Elusive means difficult to find, catch, or understand. The answer to the puzzle was elusive. This means it was hard to figure out. He is chasing an elusive dream. This means his dream is hard to reach or achieve. The animal proved to be elusive. This means the animal was hard to catch or see. The next word is eminent. Eminent means famous or respected, especially in a particular field. She is an eminent scientist. This means she is highly respected in the field of science. He gave a speech at the eminent university. This means the university is well known and respected. The eminent author was honored for his work. This means the author is famous and respected for his writing. The next word is empirical. Empirical means based on evidence or experience rather than theory. The research is based on empirical data. This means the research uses facts and real experiences. We need empirical proof to support the theory. This means we need real evidence, not just ideas. The study used empirical methods to test the hypothesis. This means the study relied on experiments and observations. The next word is engrossed. Engrossed means completely focused or absorbed in something. She was engrossed in her book. This means she was fully involved in reading the book. He became engrossed in the movie. This means he couldn't stop watching the movie because it was so interesting. I was so engrossed in my work that I forgot to eat. This means I was so focused on my work that I lost track of time. The next word is ethical. Ethical means relating to what is right or wrong, especially in terms of behavior. The company has strong ethical standards. This means the company follows rules about what is right and wrong. She made an ethical decision to help the poor. This means she made a choice based on what was morally right. He asked for ethical advice on the issue. This means he wanted guidance about what is right and wrong in that situation. The next word is eventful. Eventful means having many important or interesting events. It was an eventful day at work. This means many things happened at work, some of them important. Their trip was eventful and full of surprises. This means their trip had many interesting and important events. The meeting was eventful with lots of discussions. This means the meeting was busy and had many important conversations. The next word is eventual. Eventual means happening at the end or after a long time. The eventual outcome was a success. This means the final result after everything was successful. Their eventual goal is to become experts in the field. This means their long-term goal is to be highly skilled. The eventual winner will be announced next week. This means the person who wins will be revealed after some time. The next word is experimental. Experimental means involving tests or trials to discover something new. The scientists conducted an experimental study. This means the scientists tested something new to learn more. They are using experimental techniques in their research. This means they are trying out new methods to see if they work. He has an experimental approach to teaching. This means he tries new and different ways of teaching. The next word is explicit. Explicit means clearly stated, leaving no doubt or confusion. The instructions were explicit and easy to follow. This means the instructions were clear and straightforward. He made explicit promises about the project. This means he made clear and direct promises. The movie contained explicit content. This means the movie had clear and detailed scenes, often for adults. The next word is expressive. Expressive means showing emotions or feelings clearly. She has an expressive face that shows her feelings. This means her face easily shows what she's feeling. His writing is very expressive and emotional. This means his writing clearly shows strong feelings. The artist was very expressive with her colors. This means the artist used colors to show emotions or ideas. The next word is exquisite. Exquisite means extremely beautiful, delicate, or perfect. The painting was exquisite, with many fine details. This means the painting was beautiful and carefully done. She wore an exquisite dress to the event. This means her dress was very beautiful and elegant. The food at the restaurant was exquisite. This means the food was of very high quality and tasted amazing. The next word is extravagant. Extravagant means spending or using too much, especially money. They threw an extravagant party with many guests. This means the party was very fancy and expensive. She wore an extravagant outfit to the wedding. This means her outfit was very fancy and unusual. The company's extravagant expenses caused problems. This means the company spent too much money on unnecessary things. The next word is facial. Facial means related to the face. She had a facial treatment at the spa. This means she received a skincare treatment for her face. He made a facial expression when he heard the news. This means he changed his face to show his feelings. The facial features of the model were stunning. This means the model's face had beautiful and noticeable qualities. The next word is far away. Far away means distant in space or time. She looked at the faraway mountains. This means she looked at the mountains that were far from her. His thoughts were far away and deep. This means he was thinking about something distant or not near him. They lived in a faraway land. This means they lived in a place that was far from here. The next word is faultless. Faultless means without any mistakes or problems. Perfect. Her performance was faultless. This means she did everything perfectly. The dress was faultless in design and style. This means the dress was perfect with no mistakes. His handwriting is faultless. This means his handwriting is neat and clear with no errors. The next word is fearful. Fearful means feeling afraid or worried about something. She was fearful of the dark. This means she was afraid when it was dark. He had a fearful expression on his face. This means his face showed that he was scared or anxious. The dog looked fearful when the thunder started. This means the dog was scared because of the loud noise. The next word is fearless. Fearless means not afraid, showing bravery. She was fearless in the face of danger. This means she was not afraid when something dangerous happened. He gave a fearless speech about change. This means he spoke boldly and without fear. The fearless explorer climbed the mountain. This means the explorer showed bravery while climbing the mountain. The next word is feeble. Feeble means weak or lacking strength. His feeble attempt to lift the box failed. This means he tried to lift the box but didn't have enough strength. The old man had a feeble voice. This means his voice was weak and soft. She gave a feeble excuse for being late. This means her excuse was weak and not convincing. The next word is fertile. Fertile means able to produce a lot of crops or life. The soil in the valley is fertile. This means the soil is good for growing plants. She has a fertile imagination. This means she can think of many creative and new ideas. The region is known for its fertile farmland. This means the land is rich and good for farming. The next word is fictional. Fictional means something that is invented or not real. The book tells the story of a fictional hero. This means the hero in the book is not real, but made up. His adventures are purely fictional. This means his adventures are imaginary and not based on reality. The movie was based on a fictional world. This means the movie created a world that doesn't exist in real life. The next word is finite. Finite means having limits or not being endless. There is a finite amount of water on Earth. This means there is only a certain amount of water, not unlimited. The project has a finite deadline. This means the project must be completed by a specific time. His time to finish the task is finite. This means he has only a limited amount of time to complete it. The next word is flawed. Flawed means having imperfections or mistakes. The vase was beautiful but flawed. This means the vase had some small imperfections. His argument was flawed from the beginning. This means his reasoning or logic had mistakes. The plan was flawed and didn't work well. This means the plan had problems and didn't succeed. The next word is flawless. Flawless means perfect, without any mistakes or imperfections. Her performance was flawless. This means she performed perfectly with no mistakes. The diamond was flawless with no cracks. This means the diamond was perfect without any damage. His handwriting is flawless. This means his handwriting is very neat and clear without any mistakes. The next word is floppy. Floppy means soft and unable to hold its shape. The dog has floppy ears. This means the dog's ears are soft and hang down. The computer's floppy disk is outdated. This means the floppy disk is old and no longer commonly used. His hat was floppy and bent in all directions. This means his hat was soft and didn't keep its shape. The next word is forceful. Forceful means strong and determined, often in a way that is difficult to ignore. She gave a forceful argument during the meeting. This means she spoke with strong and clear points that were hard to ignore. His forceful personality made an impact on everyone. This means his strong character and actions were noticed by everyone. The coach made a forceful request for better performance. This means the coach asked strongly and with authority for improvement. The next word is foremost. Foremost means the most important or at the front. She is one of the foremost experts in the field. This means she is one of the most important and respected experts. The foremost goal is to complete the project on time. This means the most important goal is finishing the project by the deadline. He was the foremost leader of the movement. This means he was the most important leader in that movement. The next word is formidable. Formidable means inspiring fear or respect because of being powerful or impressive. The boxer was a formidable opponent in the ring. This means the boxer was very strong and skilled, making him difficult to beat. The task ahead was formidable, requiring great effort. This means the task was difficult and challenging. She gave a formidable performance at the concert. This means her performance was impressive and strong. The next word is fragile. Fragile means delicate and easy to break or damage. The glass vase is fragile, so handle it carefully. This means the vase is delicate and can easily break. He had a fragile health condition and needed care. This means his health was weak and needed special attention. The fragile flower petals fell with the wind. This means the flower petals were delicate and easily blown away. The next word is fragrant. Fragrant means having a pleasant smell. The flowers in the garden are fragrant. This means the flowers smell nice and sweet. She wore a fragrant perfume to the party. This means her perfume had a lovely, sweet scent. The air was fragrant with the smell of fresh bread. This means the air smelled pleasant because of the bread. The next word is frail. Frail means weak or delicate, often due to age or illness. The old man was frail and needed help walking. This means the old man was weak and had difficulty walking on his own. Her frail health made it hard for her to work. This means her health was weak and not strong enough for heavy work. The glass was frail and easily broke. This means the glass was delicate and could break easily. The next word is frantic. Frantic means feeling desperate or extremely worried, often in a hurry. She made a frantic search for her lost keys. This means she searched quickly and nervously because she was worried. He became frantic when he realized he was late. This means he became very worried and rushed when he noticed the time. The crowd was frantic after hearing the news. This means the crowd was in a state of panic and confusion. The next word is fraudulent. Fraudulent means dishonest or intended to deceive. He was arrested for fraudulent activities in the company. This means he was doing dishonest things to trick others for his benefit. The email was fraudulent, attempting to steal personal information. This means the email was fake and aimed at deceiving the receiver. The contract was found to be fraudulent. This means the contract was discovered to be dishonest or fake. The next word is fulfilling. Fulfilling means providing satisfaction or a sense of accomplishment. Her job is very fulfilling because it helps others. This means her job makes her feel satisfied and proud. The trip was fulfilling as it gave me many wonderful experiences. This means the trip gave me a sense of happiness and accomplishment. Teaching is a fulfilling career for many people. This means teaching brings a sense of purpose and satisfaction to many. The next word is fundamental. Fundamental means basic or essential, the most important part. The fundamental principles of the law are fairness and justice. This means the most important ideas in the law are fairness and justice. It's fundamental to understand math before learning science. This means it is very important to know math first in order to study science. Freedom of speech is a fundamental right in many countries. This means freedom of speech is an essential and basic right. The next word is fussy. Fussy means being very particular or hard to please. He's very fussy about the food he eats. This means he is very particular and hard to satisfy when it comes to food. She was fussy about the details of the project. This means she cared a lot about every little detail in the project. The baby was fussy and didn't want to sleep. This means the baby was upset and hard to calm down. The next word is grammatical. Grammatical means related to the rules of grammar. Her writing is always grammatical, with no mistakes. This means her writing follows all the grammar rules correctly. He asked if his sentence was grammatical. This means he wanted to know if his sentence followed the rules of grammar. The teacher gave a lesson on grammatical errors. This means the teacher taught about mistakes in grammar and how to avoid them. The next word is grim. Grim means serious, worrying, or unpleasant. The news about the accident was grim. This means the news was serious and worrying. His grim expression showed he was not happy. This means his face looked serious and sad. The situation looked grim with no easy solution. This means the situation seemed difficult and unpleasant to fix. The next word is handy. Handy means useful and easy to reach or use. She keeps a handy tool in her bag for emergencies. This means she keeps a useful tool in her bag, ready to use when needed. A calculator is handy for doing quick math. This means a calculator is a useful tool for fast calculations. The map on the phone is very handy when traveling. This means the map is useful and easy to use during a trip. The next word is hazardous. Hazardous means dangerous or risky, likely to cause harm. The chemicals in the lab are hazardous. This means the chemicals are dangerous and can cause harm. Driving in a storm is hazardous to your safety. This means driving in a storm is risky and can be dangerous. They were wearing protective clothing because the environment was hazardous. This means they were wearing safety gear because the environment was dangerous. The next word is hierarchical. Hierarchical means arranged in order of rank or importance. The company has a hierarchical structure with many levels of management. This means the company is organized in a way that shows different ranks and responsibilities. The military is hierarchical with clear ranks and positions. This means the military is organized into different levels of authority. She is part of the hierarchical leadership team in the organization. This means she holds a position in the leadership structure that has authority over others. The next word is high profile. High profile means attracting a lot of attention, usually because it is important or famous. The celebrity attended a high-profile event. This means the celebrity attended an event that was widely publicized and famous. He got a high-profile job at a well-known company. This means he got a prominent and widely recognized job. The politician gave a high-profile speech in front of the media. This means the politician gave an important and public speech with a lot of attention. The next word is hollow. Hollow means empty inside or lacking real meaning. The tree trunk was hollow, with space inside. This means the tree trunk was empty inside. His promise sounded hollow and untrustworthy. This means his promise seemed empty or insincere. The book's plot was interesting but hollow in terms of character development. This means the book's plot was good, but the characters lacked depth or substance. The next word is horrified. Horrified means feeling extreme shock or fear. She was horrified by the sight of the accident. This means she felt shocked and scared when she saw the accident. He was horrified to hear the bad news. This means he was deeply shocked and upset by the news. The children were horrified by the scary movie. This means the children were frightened and shocked by the movie. The next word is horrifying. Horrifying means causing fear or shock, something very scary. The horror movie was horrifying. This means the movie was so scary it made people feel afraid. The news of the disaster was horrifying. This means the news was shocking and deeply upsetting. The car accident was a horrifying experience for everyone involved. This means the car accident was very frightening and traumatic. The next word is humanitarian. Humanitarian means concerned with improving people's well-being and helping those in need. The organization is focused on humanitarian work, providing aid to refugees. This means the organization helps people who are in need, especially in times of crisis. He is known for his humanitarian efforts in disaster-stricken areas. This means he works to improve the lives of people affected by disasters. The humanitarian mission delivered food and medical supplies to the poor. This means the mission was focused on helping people by providing essential resources. The next word is humble. Humble means not proud or arrogant, having a modest attitude. Despite his success, he remains humble and kind. This means even though he achieved a lot, he is still modest and doesn't show off. She has a humble background and worked hard to succeed. This means she comes from a modest family but managed to achieve success. He gave a humble speech, thanking everyone for their support. This means he spoke modestly and showed appreciation without boasting. The next word is humiliated. Humiliated means feeling embarrassed or ashamed, often because of something done to you. He felt humiliated after failing the exam in front of his classmates. This means he felt very embarrassed and ashamed because he failed the exam publicly. She was humiliated when her mistake was pointed out in front of everyone. This means she felt deeply embarrassed when others noticed her mistake. He was humiliated by the harsh comments during the meeting. This means he felt very embarrassed and hurt by the negative remarks. The next word is humiliating. Humiliating means causing someone to feel very embarrassed or ashamed. Losing the competition in front of everyone was a humiliating experience. This means losing in front of others made the person feel very embarrassed. The humiliating comments made her cry. This means the hurtful remarks made her feel ashamed and upset. It was humiliating to be called out for the mistake in front of the team. This means it was very embarrassing to be criticized openly in front of others. The next word is hygienic. Hygienic means clean and related to good health practices. The hospital is very hygienic with strict cleanliness standards. This means the hospital is clean and follows rules for good health. She made sure the kitchen was hygienic before cooking. This means she ensured the kitchen was clean and safe for food preparation. It is important to maintain hygienic practices to avoid illness. This means it's important to stay clean and follow good health habits to prevent sickness. The next word is hypocritical. Hypocritical means saying one thing but doing the opposite, not being honest about one's beliefs. It's hypocritical for him to criticize others for being late when he's often late himself. This means it's dishonest for him to criticize lateness while he also arrives late. Her hypocritical behavior made people question her true intentions. This means her actions didn't match her words, leading people to doubt her sincerity. He gave a hypocritical speech about caring for the environment while polluting. This means he said he cared about the environment, but his actions showed otherwise. The next word is idle. Idle means not active, not doing anything, or not working. The machine is idle because it's waiting for a signal. This means the machine is not working and is just waiting. He was idle all day, watching TV and doing nothing. This means he spent the whole day doing nothing productive. The workers were idle due to the bad weather. This means the workers were not working because the weather was not suitable. The next word is ignorant. Ignorant means lacking knowledge or awareness about something. He was ignorant about how to use the new software. This means he didn't know how to use the software because he hadn't learned about it. It's ignorant to judge others without understanding their situation. This means it's wrong to form opinions about others without knowing their circumstances. She felt ignorant when asked about a topic she knew nothing about. This means she felt unaware or uninformed about the subject. The next word is illiterate. Illiterate means unable to read or write or lacking knowledge in a specific area. Many people in the village were illiterate and could not read books. This means many people in the village didn't know how to read or write. He was considered illiterate in terms of technology, as he didn't know how to use a computer. This means he didn't have the basic knowledge or skills to use modern technology. The community worked hard to help illiterate adults learn to read and write. This means the community made efforts to teach adults who couldn't read or write. The next word is immature. Immature means not fully developed or behaving in a childish or naive way. His immature behavior during the meeting upset the others. This means his actions were childish and not suitable for the situation. She acted immaturely by complaining about every little thing. This means she behaved in a childish way, overreacting to small problems. The boy's immature jokes made the adults uncomfortable. This means the boy made childish jokes that made others feel awkward. The next word is imminent. Imminent means something that is about to happen very soon. The storm is imminent, so we need to prepare quickly. This means the storm is coming soon, and we need to get ready. He could feel the imminent danger as the car swerved towards him. This means he sensed that danger very close and about to happen. The announcement of the new policy is imminent. This means the announcement is expected to happen very soon.